Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Nurul Kurnia Prihatini from Magister Mathematics Education, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. I would like to present my paper about development of STEM-based teaching material of Statistical to improve student mathematical literacy. This section, I would like to explain four categories. The first is introduction, the second is research and methods, the third is result and analysis, and the fourth is conclusion. Introduction. The 21st century national education paradigms are: first, technology and science are requirements for global society, so that a good education program are oriented toward mathematics, natural science, social science, and humanity with a reasonable blend. Second, education makes students learn and knowledgeable. However, students also have a scientific attitude, namely critical, logical, analytical, and creative, accompanied by the ability to adapt. Third, the independent character that underlies the independence of the nation, independent in cooperation that respect each other needs to be installed at every level of education. This is according by PSNP 2010. The minimum competency assessment material discusses literacy and numeracy. One of the lessons that can integrate this is STEM: science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. Innovation to help with the above problem is the development of statistical teaching material based on STEM to improve the mathematical literacy of students in class 12F SMK Pariwisata VST Cianjur. The paper methods. Use research method is R&D research design developed by Sugiono. This research is simplified into two steps. The first is preliminary stage and the second is development stage. About validator, I have 4% to the center validator and 4% to content validator. About fact trial, MU sample is 30 students from population class 12 at SMK Perseta PhD Cianjur. Validation questionnaire using Google Form and then scoring teaching material a Likert scale with 4 answer choice. The answer choice is strongly agree, disagree, and strongly disagree. Technical analysis of the data used in the form of descriptive to get the average person. Let's to see data analysis in the table 1 about the scoring of teaching material, the Likert scale, and then to calculate the average score of each aspect assessed using the equation here. And then the average score is converted into a criterion value to determine the feasibility of developing teaching material. P is equal to response score over response mark score multiplied 100%. And then you can to convert the description of table 2 quality criteria for teaching material. Result and analyze. Let's to see the chart in the right. This is results and analysis. Based on the average result from the validator, the content suitable aspect obtained a percent of 83.13% with very good criteria. The language aspect obtained a percent of 81.67% with very good criteria, and the graphic aspect get a percent of 83.33% with very good criteria. Filed and trade data. For filed and trade data, receive a final score of 27.33%. Student respond strongly and 72.67% of students respond in agreement to STEM-based statistical teaching material to improve student mathematical literacy, while the teacher's response result in score of 30% strongly agree and 70% agree. The conclusion this paper is developed my research project teaching material on STEM-based class 12 statistic material to improve student literacy. The tools developed have very high validity. For the content suitable aspect is received a score of 83.13%, while 81.67% for the linguistic aspect and 83.33% for the graphic. The teaching materials developed were practically and broadly used by students and teachers for statistical material based on the positive response of students and teachers on tasks. Okay, this is my explain about my paper. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.